Weights and Downer. You or someone you know has lost the ability to earn a living because someone put the company interests before their well-being. In times like these, there's one firm who has handled hundreds of catastrophic and lost earning cases. Before you settle fast with a company's attorney, give Weights and Downer a call. 985-876-0870. Weights and Downer. Let us fight for your rights.
As temperatures continue to drop here in the area, and it is getting quite cold out there, Trooper Tia Larvadane of the State Police, she's a public information officer, joins us. Good to see you, Trooper.
Good to see you as well.
It's a little warmer in here than it is outside, right?
It is.
For the next couple of days, too. So whenever you want to get off the road and you want to come in here, we'll have you some hot coffee, yeah, and everything. Now, y'all, we don't talk about this a lot.
No, you know, usually we talking about hurricanes or something like that. It's very rare that we get a winter storm like this coming through.
And you asked me the same thing everybody's asking me because they don't really believe we're going to get snow because they always tease us with snow. And there's a lot of people that want to see snow. I don't necessarily want to see it. I've seen it before, but I get it. Everybody likes the white snow, but they said, is it really going to snow? I said, I think we got a pretty good shot at this one.
Hey, I'm no meteorologist, so I just thought I'd ask.
No, but I think people are intrigued by snow.
Yeah, especially when we don't see it.
Yeah, but they're so intrigued. They all want to get out and go look at it when it's happening, and you saying no.
That's what we don't want to happen. That's not what we want to happen. Of course, we want to avoid all unnecessary travel. We have extra troopers, so we are double shifting. So we have extra troopers out there, as well as the DOTD crews that are working to try to prevent some things from icing over, as well as preparing for when it does happen. They're putting out signs on all the entrance and exit ramps of 90 in the event that we got to close that down. So we're all preparing to hopefully keep everybody off the roadways, but really just want to avoid all unnecessary travel to try to prevent any crashes or anything like that, because hey, we're not used to it. The public's not used to it, so it's going to take us a minute to get there in the event.
And I don't think people realize, like I told them earlier on a show, I've driven in the snow and the ice. It's one thing to drive in snow. It's another thing when there's an ice layer under the snow and you start sliding, you're not stopping.
Right, and it is hard to see those things, especially if you're not looking for it or you don't know what you're looking for. It could be shady spots on the road. It could be icy areas, patches that you don't even see until you hit it. And there's a couple of things that you can do if you get in the skid. First, take your foot off the accelerator, and you want to steer into the skid until you regain control of the vehicle. But like I said, we're really trying to avoid having anyone skidding anywhere. We're just staying home, staying put until this weather passes, and then after it's done, to be able to allow the appropriate people to assess the roadways to see if they're actually safe to open up again.
Yeah, because when they're out there assessing, or when y'all out there taking care of somebody that might have been in an accident who's necessary to be on the road, they can affect y'all by sliding into y'all.
Right. So you don't know where the ice is. There's no signs that it's there. Especially once you hit it, it's usually too late at that point. And like I said, some of our vehicles are equipped with 4-wheel drive, but not all of them. So it's if we're gonna be moving around in it, it's gonna be very, very slow moving in that, because like you said, we don't want to slide anywhere either.
You gave me a list. Avoid unnecessary travel. Reduce your speed and allow extra time to reach your destination. That's important.
Yes, yeah, because you don't want to be in a rush. We don't want to be in a rush on a regular day. We really don't want to be in a rush in conditions that we're not used to.
Yeah, that's just common sense stuff. Increase the distance you follow behind other vehicles. That's natural. Do not use cruise control while driving in wet or icy conditions.
Right, because if it's wet or if you hit a puddle and you have the cruise control set, your tires are going to continue to spin until you gain that traction again, and that's when you lose control of the vehicle once your tires are still spinning.
And it takes you a while to get your foot back on the brake.
Right. So we don't want to have the cruise control set in any wet or icy conditions for that matter.
You know what I noticed when you hit a water pocket or something when you're on cruise control? You tend to panic a little bit and hit the brake harder.
You want to hit the brake, yeah. We don't want to hit the brakes And another thing I think is on our list, if we are braking, we want to anticipate our stops. So if it's a stop sign that you come to every day, you know that you come into that stop sign. You want to anticipate it and brake smoothly and slowly. You don't want to jerk on the brakes or hit them very hard because you get yourself in the jam.
Use low beam headlights if it is raining or sleeting.
Correct. High beams are the same thing like with fog. It actually makes it harder to see you being able to see, and for other vehicles to see you, because your lights just basically spread out within the snow. They're not really focused on the roadway.
And the no-brainer, make sure all occupants are properly restrained. But let's move on to watch for slow-moving DOTD vehicles as well as first responders.
Right, because like I said, we're going to be monitoring it. They're going to be assessing the roadways, determining whether they're safe to open or whether we need to close them. And we really don't need the extra motorists on the roadway. We want to allow them to perform their duties as safely as possible and not have to worry about any other traffic on the roadway while they're doing that.
Another one seems pretty common to me, or seems like a no-brainer, but you'll have to put it. Don't go around barricades.
No, one, it's illegal, and another thing is really unsafe. They're there for a reason. So we were trying to keep everyone safe. So when we post the barricades, they're there for a reason. Don't disregard the barricades and go around them.
They can get in touch with you all by LSP, what is it, star 577?
Star LSP, that'll connect you to the nearest troop area.
Okay.
For any information if you're reporting anything hazardous. For road closures specifically, they can. There's the 511 smartphone app. There's also 511la.org. All of that has real-time road closures.
And y'all cool now. Y'all in all the social media.
Oh, yeah. Our social media, of course, our Facebook, we'll have the major road closures on our social media, as well as if anything's starting to open up, and as always, things to avoid.
Yep.
And we'll try to throw a couple of pictures out there of troopers in different areas and things that they're seeing. That way you don't feel the urge to go out there and see it yourself.
Well, thank all the troopers for us. You stay safe.
Yes, sir.
And give us any updates as you get them.
Absolutely.
All right, Trooper Tia Larvadane with the State Police. We'll keep you informed. Facebook and YouTube, watch us there. Today's social media segment is brought to you by South Louisiana Bank. It's better when we bank together. Waits and Downer, attorneys at law. Terrebonne Ford, built Ford tough.